All right, Matthew de Klerk, I have something to show you. It's right here. This is the first skateboard that I owned as a child. The Lance Mountain, mid 80s deck. And
that's the
I got
actual
it.
board? That's the actual deck?
No, it's a reissue, because if I had that, I'd be really impressed with myself. But it's a reissue. I hang it on my wall. That's what skateboarding means to me. Do you have a sport that you did when you were a kid? I
do. I have the exact same thing. I have my Becker 6-stringer longboard. The first longboard that I bought brand new with my own money when I was 18. And it was a beater board. So I lent it out to people for the past 10 years. I can't remember. And I finally got it back. And it's it was sun damaged and waterlogged. But I got it re-glassed, and it looks beautiful because it has that brown, it used to be white, but now it's brown, but it looks like just all wood. Yeah, I love it. It's beautiful, and it's hanging on my wall in my garage.
Well, I am Aaron Bright. You are Matthew de Klerk. We are doing something here. We're talking about EPM, EP Monthly, November 2020. This article has nothing to do with what we just said. It's called Baloxavir for Household Influenza Prophylaxis, and it is by our good friends Anand Swaminathan and also Salim Rezai. Both of them medical doctors. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
And
this is the sister article to the one we just talked about.
Yeah, well, kind of.
Oseltamivir.
The last one was oseltamivir, and whether we should be using that as much. This one is do we give Baloxavir? Yeah. So
Back to the Future.
Yeah, it's sort of
change the name, Aaron. Change the name.
Yeah, that's it. That's all they did. So you can give this a read. It's as usual. They break it down pretty quick, and it, like you said last time, it makes me a little nervous. There's somebody asked me the other day, there's all this controversy about COVID, and they're like, well, you're a scientist. Why don't you blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I guess I'm a scientist, but all of us know I'm not a scientist. I'm a applier of somebody else's science. There's a lot of art in what I do. There's very little am I a scientist. So I need people to be pulling out the science of this stuff and calling BS when things are weird, because I don't have time for that. And so I need the summary. So
I think it's a mindset. I think some people have that way of thinking, and other people, and that's okay. We're all different, but yeah, that's bringing it together, and then they help us, we help them. It's great.
That's right. It's good times. But thank you, gentlemen. And I'm going to go off and take Baloxavir for prophylaxis just for kicks, just to spite you guys. It's so expensive. I'm in the wrong industry. Maybe we should start a drug. Should we make a drug?
Why don't you make some vaccines like your t-shirt says, and then we can...
look at that. I want you to share that. How cool is that vaccine t-shirt? You like that?